Valorant. Released back in 2020, a lot has changed since the closed beta. Maps, agents, guns, game modes. Game modes, huh? Let's pause on that one. Which would you say is the most impactful game mode added since the original 4? Swift play, perhaps? Escalation? Snowball fight? None of those sound right. That's probably because it's actually
Round 1!
That's right. Team Deathmatch. One of the most underrated parts of Valorant in many aspects. But I'm going to be talking about one aspect specifically. An aspect so important that it could change the way you play the game. Team Deathmatch Spawn Tier List. Undoubtedly the most important and overlooked part of Valorant. Okay, let's start with... Wait a minute. Where the fuck did our tiers go? What? Give me a second. My brain is too simple for words. I prefer emojis. Let's get into it. First off, District. Now, District is special. District is a case of something I have never seen before, something I have never felt before, something that cannot be properly articulated by me because I do not yet have the language discovered to tell you how great this spawn is. It does something to me that drugs have never achieved. It's undeniably the prettiest spawn I've ever seen. It's prettier than anything or anyone you have ever seen, respectfully. I could get lost staring into that Fortnite-esque crack, outlining the beautiful skyline and the ocean and everything like that. It's delectable. It's undeniable. It's Percy Jackson in the fire seat. What the fuck am I talking about? On a serious note though, I think both spawns, the attacker and the defender spawn, does something very well. It gives you two sides of the same vibe. One of them is a beautiful ocean with an outlook to whatever the fuck that is. It's like this crack in the sky or whatever. It's very beautiful. And the other one has a boat. You can go on the boat. Do I really need to say anything more? Easy thumbs up. Did the wrong one there. That's my bad. That's my bad. It was easy thumbs up. Drift. I'm talking about drift. Now, the second spawn I'm here to talk about today is Kashba. Now, keep in mind that the map itself doesn't matter at all. It is strictly the spawn that I'm basing everything off of in this video. And it might be my least favorite map, but it is also one of my least favorite spawns. I got you there. Little turner. I got you there. You thought I was gonna say something positive about it, but I got you. I manipulated you. Watch your back. Don't get easily manipulated like that again. Back to Kashba. I can't give it the lowest of low because it does do certain things. Essentially, there's this window-esque shape that overlooks kind of a bind vibe. You know what I mean? Like desert, portals, crates, all of that. It's a bit bland. It's a bit boring. The structure's kind of cool, but overall, I can't give it the worst because it has something going for it, but I also can't give it above laughing, crying emoji out loud. District. Where do I start with District? Well, District seems unassuming at first, until you notice something, and another thing, and then another thing, and then you decide to look up, and you see a second floor hiding in plain sight. I'm gonna have to give my realtor a kiss for that one, not gonna lie. Both spawns are somehow polar opposites, yet they work so well together. The first is this modernist Japanese style office / cafe with a beautiful view that has you overlooking the nature scenery. It hides a bunch of things from you that you have to really look deep to find. There's a lot of hidden beauties in this spawn. While deep inside the second spawn is filled with arcade machines, old out of use decorative teleporters that gives this like an old storage room / games rooms vibe that just really meshes well together. And once you step out of that games room, what meets you there? What is there to accommodate you after you've played your games, you've chilled? What is there? It is a cozy little ramen shop with a well-lit interior that gives you the comfiest of comfiest vibes. There's nothing hiding from you in this spawn like the first one because it doesn't need to. Everything is so beautifully and perfectly laid out in front of you for your wonderful, wonderful eyes to see. And honestly, the fact that this Team DM spawn can do both, I think that makes it the GOAT. I think undeniably, unequivocally, District deserves Moai emoji. Without a doubt. Without a single doubt in my mind. It is the GOAT of Team DM spawns, which we have learned today is the most important part about this funny shooter game. Speaking of the funny shooter game, last but not least, we have Piazza. It has a window. Skull emoji.